Have you ever felt as if you were carrying a heavy cloud of loneliness or a shadow of anxiety and depression that simply does not go away? These sticky emotions can affect anyone, even those who seem strongest. The ancient Stoics, despite being known for their notable resilience and bravery, were not strangers to emotions like loneliness or depression. So, what made them stand out was not the absence of these feelings, but their practical approach to handling them, which will be unraveled in this video. I invite you to stay until the end, where you will find valuable lessons to strengthen all your plans in the face of any adversity. If you are new here, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Statistics show that only 15% of my audience is subscribed to the channel. So if this content has helped you in any way, I ask you to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We will explore 12 Stoic strategies that can help transform these challenging emotions into opportunities for growth and self-reflection. Think of these remedies as tools in your Stoic toolbox, each with its own purpose to help repair your spirit, navigate through tough times, and improve your outlook. Whether you feel isolated, overwhelmed, or simply stuck, remember that, just like the Stoics, you have the inner strength to face these emotions head-on and come out stronger. Be a better friend to yourself. This may sound like a modern twist on ancient wisdom, but it's a powerful tool against the shadows of loneliness and depression. Imagine for a moment that you are facing a steep climb up the mountain of life, the path filled with challenges that seem insurmountable. Would you scold a friend for stumbling on this path, or would you offer a hand of encouragement and believe in their strength to overcome it? Picture Quintus, a figure of ancient Stoic wisdom, who once found a soul talking to itself as if addressing an unworthy stranger. Quintus's intervention was simple but profound. "Remember, you are not talking to a bad person," he said, cutting the cycle of loneliness and self-criticism with the sharpness of kindness. This is not just a story from the past. It's a mirror reflecting our own battles, where isolation breeds a severe inner critic, and that critic, in turn, further distances us from the warmth of human connection. Embracing this self-friendship is a deep journey towards self-knowledge and acceptance. It's not just about uttering comforting words or seeking temporary solace, but about diving into the raw honesty of recognizing your own worth, even in moments when you feel most vulnerable. It's an act of courage and compassion towards oneself, where you face your own inner demons and transform them into allies instead of enemies. Remember the lessons conveyed in the streets of ancient Athens. Severe internal dialogue closes the door to the love and connection we long for. That's why changing the script in your mind, from being your own relentless critic to being your best ally, is essential for cultivating true friendship with yourself. Acknowledge that you are not a bad person, but a human being full of complexities and growth potential. This realization not only unlocks self-love in its most authentic form, but also opens the doors to a world where others can see and appreciate your inner light. It's an ancient remedy rooted in Stoic wisdom that urges you to become the friend to yourself that you would seek in others. By doing so, you become a beacon of love and acceptance, radiating your own authenticity and attracting others towards you with your inner glow. Move your body. Moving your body is more than just a path to physical attitude. It's an essential practice for combating the loneliness and depression that can invade our mind and spirit. Consider each movement as an intimate conversation between you and your inner self, where each step, each stretch, reinforces your strength and resilience. Whether you choose to walk quietly, run with determination, or dedicate yourself to revitalizing stretches, you are not running away from your problems, but actively advancing towards a clearer and more peaceful mental state. This process goes beyond mere physical exercise. It's about weaving a narrative of overcoming with every move you make and every breath you take, contributing to the story of your personal rebirth. When you feel overwhelmed by sadness or the feeling of being alone, it's tempting to withdraw and isolate yourself from the world around you. However, here's the secret. Your body has an amazing capacity to combat those shadows. By moving with intention, you ignite a spark within you, a light that penetrates even the darkest corners of your mind. You don't need to climb mountains or run marathons to experience this change. Just move consciously, whether it's dancing freely in the comfort of your living room or taking a relaxing walk in the park. Each movement is a step forward in the fight against the chains of despair. This process not only reminds you that you have control over your body and mind, but also that you are capable of charting your own path towards healing and happiness. Expand your point of view. Imagine standing on a piece of land you call your own, feeling its vastness stretching out beneath your feet, only to discover its true size from the perspective of a spacecraft or airplane. Suddenly, what seemed infinite now reflects a point in the midst of an infinite tapestry. This perspective is not new. It is wisdom that resonates from the past, where even Marcus Aurelius, ruling an empire that spanned the known world, recognized the importance of stepping back. He saw his domain with its peripheral skirmishes as mere ants on a crumb. Through this lens, we are reminded that the cycles of life, the rise and fall of generations, and the endless repetition of the dance of human nature are not unique to our era. Our personal trials, those moments we feel as monumental, are just echoes in the vast landscape of a perpetual history that stretches across time. By elevating our point of view, we realize that our greatest concerns are often smaller than we initially perceived. The moments we might consider insignificant actually connect us with a timeless human experience, in which each of us plays a unique but significant role. It's a profound call to embrace a broader perspective, one that allows us to find solace, humility, and clarity in recognizing that we are part of something much larger than our individual concerns. This narrative, unfolding over millennia, invites us to transcend our daily worries and find meaning in both grand events and seemingly mundane ones. This shift in perspective does not seek to belittle our personal experiences, but rather to connect us with the vastness of life itself. It urges us to find beauty and purpose in both the mountains and valleys of our existence, and to recognize the enduring strength and resilience that have always been at the core of the human spirit. Be more satisfied. Seeking dreams and achieving them can feel like an endless pursuit of happiness, a journey marked by moments of achievement overshadowed by an insatiable desire for more. This relentless pursuit often blinds us to the beauty of our current situation, leading to a paradox where success meets a sense of dissatisfaction. It's an all too common narrative, echoed in stories of those who have been in the spotlight, only to find themselves struggling with a sense of emptiness. Take, for example, the fascinating story of an actor who, despite achieving widely acclaimed recognition on a beloved TV show, found himself caught in a web of discontent, anxious, longing for greater stardom in the film world. This tale powerfully illustrates a deep truth that runs through the fibers of our existence. Our happiness is rarely found in fleeting praises or ephemeral achievements, but in the relationship we cultivate with ourselves. Being satisfied with our lives involves much more than just accepting the present moment. It means fully embracing who we are and what we have at this moment. It's about recognizing and appreciating our current situation without falling prey to constant comparison with others or the relentless pursuit of what we do not yet have. It's about finding genuine contentment in our personal journey, in the very process of growth and development that defines us as human beings. By doing so, we free ourselves from the constant desire for more and more that often distances us from happiness and plunges us into the spiral of dissatisfaction. This approach not only offers powerful relief against loneliness and depression, but also fundamentally transforms our perspective on life. It teaches us to value the present moment, to find joy in the simplicity of being, and to appreciate every experience, no matter how small, as an opportunity to grow and find meaning in our existence. Seeking help is not just about facing battles alone, but knowing when to extend a hand for assistance. Facing the storm alone can forge strength, but even the most powerful warriors knew the value of a shield wall beside them. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic not just in philosophy but also in the battles he led, once illuminated the path for those walking among shadows. Do not be ashamed of needing help. Like a soldier storming a wall, you have a mission to fulfill, and if you've been wounded and need a comrade to lift you up, what does it matter? This ancient wisdom remains valid today, especially for those who feel the weight of the world on their shoulders. It's a call to arms, not to fight alone, but to seek your legion, your community that is ready to bear the weight of battle with you. The essence of true courage lies not only in enduring suffering in silence, but in having the bravery to recognize when we need help. Imagine those powerful support groups, those recovery circles where souls at their lowest find shared strength, not through a hierarchy that dictates from above, but in the solidarity of shared struggle and mutual support. It is in these communities where the true power of collective resilience is distilled, where individuals transform into Stoics not by nature, but by choice and shared experience. Understanding that asking for help does not diminish you is a step towards true wisdom, a wisdom recognized even by emperors in their most challenging moments. Every voice that rises to ask for help, every hand that extends in a gesture of solidarity represents a step forward, moving us away from the shadows and towards the light as we navigate together through the tumultuous waters of life. Learn to suffer with others. In the vastness of the collective effort to overcome obstacles, we find a depth of power and a magic that transcend mere words. Whether challenging the towering heights of a mountain, synchronizing our movements in a rowing team against the morning mist, or sharing the serene silence of a meditation session as we face the tumult of our own minds together, these experiences connect us on a deeper level than mere camaraderie. You have now reached the halfway mark of the video. I congratulate you for trying to become a better version of yourself, and I also humbly ask you to leave a comment, as it helps my channel immensely. If you do not know what to comment, just write "mind over body" so I know you reached this far. And don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Also, I've linked some books on Stoicism that helped me become the man I am today, and will also help you achieve a Stoic mindset. They remind us that our battles are not fought alone, but are shared among warriors of the same spirit, each contributing their strength and resilience to the common fire. Imagine the strength and resilience that can be found in the gaze of another individual, someone as determined as you, but also as vulnerable, as you together overcome the barrier of pain and uncertainty. It is in these moments, in the crucible of collective challenge, that true community is born, where bonds are strengthened and friendships are forged that will endure beyond adversity. But this call to action goes further. It is an open invitation to all of us to step out of our own trenches and unite with those who seek not just to survive but to triumph together. For it is precisely in the crucible of shared adversity that we discover our true strength. It is here that our hearts rise, our spirits strengthen, and our souls are nourished by human connection. And most importantly, it is where we learn that we never have to face the darkness alone. In unity and solidarity with others, we find the power to overcome any obstacle that stands in our way, reminding us that collective strength is the most powerful of all. 7. Remember the impermanence of things. Life, with its mysterious way of balancing opportunities, shows us that the echo of our actions fades into the silence of time, as the ancient Marcus Aurelius pointed out. In this eternal dance, even the mighty Julius Caesar and the humblest citizen of Rome share a final destiny beneath the earth, a striking reminder that our cravings for fame, importance, or immortality are mere fleeting whispers compared to the vastness of eternity. The essence of true courage lies not only in enduring suffering in silence, but in having the bravery to recognize when we need help. Imagine those powerful support groups, those circles of recovery where souls at their lowest find shared strength, not through a hierarchy that dictates from above, but in the solidarity of shared struggle and mutual support. It is in these communities where the true power of collective resilience is distilled, where individuals transform into Stoics, not by nature but by choice and shared experience. Because understanding that you are not less for seeking help is a step in the direction of true wisdom, a wisdom that has been recognized even by emperors in their most challenging moments. Every voice that rises to ask for help, every hand that extends in a gesture of solidarity, represents a step forward, moving us away from the shadows and towards the light as we navigate together through the tumultuous waters of life. 8. Focus on your path. Carving your own path in this bustling world demands more than just knowing where you want to go. It involves the constant discipline to stay focused without getting lost in the deafening noise that surrounds us. Seneca introduced us to the concept of emia, the awareness of our journey without distractions, where each step is marked by a clarity of purpose that guides us through the multiple paths that intersect with ours. This ancient wisdom reminds us that the real challenge lies not so much in plotting our course, but in resisting the constant temptation to stray, caught by the successes and failures of those around us. It is a test of self-confidence and discipline, an ability to keep our gaze fixed on our goals and deadlines without succumbing to the numerous distractions that flood our daily lives. Embracing this approach means recognizing and accepting that each individual's journey is unique, including our own. When we free our minds from the constant comparison with the achievements of others, we find a deep sense of purpose and inner satisfaction. However, reaching this understanding is not a simple process. It requires constant effort to overcome the ego and resist the temptation to seek external validation. But the reward for this effort is invaluable. We free ourselves from the weight of comparison, gaining the freedom to pursue our aspirations without the constant shadow of envy or doubt. By focusing on our own path, we not only navigate life with clearer, more defined purpose, but we also cultivate an inner resilience that protects us from the feelings of loneliness and depression that often accompany the sensation of not fitting in with the world around us. 9. Do not repress your emotions. Feeling alone or depressed can seem like carrying a mountain on your shoulders, but in those moments of darkness, it's important to remember that even the wisest minds of ancient times struggled against such giants. Seneca, with his pen as his sword, not only wrote moving essays but also offered solace in his words, embracing the soul in its darkest hours. His writings were not mere words but lifelines thrown into the turbulent seas of human emotion. He taught us an invaluable lesson that remains as relevant today as it was then. We must not push our feelings into a box and throw away the key. It's not about wearing armor of indifference, but about recognizing the storm of emotions and navigating through it not as prisoners, but as masters of our own emotional destiny. The first step is to understand why a cloud of sadness looms over you. But the real power lies in knowing that it's okay to feel, in recognizing the complexity of human connections. It's a dance between the mind and the heart, and each takes the lead when the time comes. When you find yourself facing the overwhelming weight of loneliness or sadness, it's crucial to remember that you're not expected to silence your heart, but to listen to it attentively. Allow yourself to dive into your emotions, explore their origins, and understand their deeper meaning. Recognize that sometimes the path through darkness involves not repressing those feelings, but fully accepting them and allowing them to guide you to wisdom and personal growth. Accepting our most challenging emotions and experiences gives us the opportunity to learn from them, to discover our inner strength, and to find ways to overcome the challenges we face. By embracing our emotions with compassion and understanding, we can transform adversity into a powerful source of growth and personal evolution. Remember that every experience, even the most painful ones, has the potential to teach us valuable lessons and enrich our lives in unexpected ways. By adopting an attitude of acceptance and openness towards our emotions, we can cultivate greater emotional resilience and find a deeper sense of inner peace amidst life's storms. Embracing adversity. Every setback, every blow, every challenge, and every disappointment you encounter is not a signal to retreat. It is the universe's unique way of inviting you to a test of strength, a duel with fate. Seneca, echoing through the ages, whispers to us that the less traveled road, filled with adversity, is where we find our true selves. Sailing smoothly on calm seas is pleasant, but it is the storms that reveal the captain within us. When life does not align with our desires, it is tempting to plunge into disappointment. However, it is precisely these tests, the friction and resistance we face, that polish us into better versions of ourselves. It is in moments of greatest adversity, when we are immersed in struggle and obstacles seem insurmountable, that we are presented with a unique opportunity. It is not simply about wishing for an easier life, but about recognizing the value in chaos, facing it with bravery, and emerging strengthened and wiser on the other side. Every challenge, every setback offers us the chance to grow, to develop our resilience, and to cultivate virtues that lead us towards excellence. It is essential to embrace these trials as lessons in resilience, as opportunities to cultivate virtue, and as important steps on our path to personal excellence. Let us remember that the sweetness of victory is never so full without the bitter taste of battles fought and obstacles overcome along the way. Therefore, when life does not keep the pace we desire, we must not give up or succumb to discouragement. Instead, we must continue forward with determination and persistence, knowing that each challenge makes us stronger and brings us one step closer to realizing our true potential. Accepting things as they are. Facing life's whirlwind, it's easy to get lost in a sea of what-ifs and if-onlys. However, there is a powerful antidote against the loneliness and depression that often accompany our relentless quest for different outcomes: accepting things as they are. This is not about surrendering to despair or admitting defeat, but about recognizing the hidden harmony in chaos, the unexpected lessons in disappointment, and the strength that comes from embracing life's unpredictability. By accepting the present moment as it is, not as we wish it to be, we unlock a deep sense of peace and clarity. This perspective is not about passivity. It is a call to action, to engage with life on its own terms, to find our purpose and happiness in the reality that unfolds around us. Imagine your life as a river. You can struggle against the current, exhaust yourself trying to swim backward to a past moment, or reach for a future too quickly. Or you can float, Let the water take you where it will, trusting the journey and finding joy in the landscape along the way. The philosophy of amor fati, a love for fate, invites us to embrace every life experience, recognizing that each twist and turn, every joy and every challenge somehow contributes to our growth and personal development. It's as if we're weaving a tapestry with the threads of our experiences, each one adding a unique hue to the masterpiece that is our life. By adopting this mindset, we become alchemists of our own lives, transforming every situation, whether joyful or painful, into an opportunity to learn and grow. Marcus Aurelius, a wise man from times past, reminds us that everything we add to our vital fire, be it moments of happiness, moments of sadness, victories or defeats, contributes to our personal development. Therefore, instead of seeing challenges as insurmountable obstacles, we can begin to see them as opportunities to strengthen ourselves, to cultivate resilience, and to advance towards personal greatness. Ultimately, by embracing our experiences and accepting our fate with love and gratitude, we can find a profound sense of peace and fulfillment in our lives. Seeking stillness. Mastering the art of stillness in a world that never ceases to talk, scroll, and move can seem like an ancient secret, but its power as a remedy for the soul is eternal, especially when loneliness or sadness knocks on your door. Imagine yourself as a steadfast rock in the midst of the ocean's fury, as Marcus Aurelius pondered, unmovable against the waves of worry, doubt, and loneliness crashing against you. The art of stillness is much more than simply finding a moment of calm amidst chaos. It is a journey towards self-knowledge and connection with the deepest parts of our being. When we immerse ourselves in stillness, we are not just seeking temporary respite, but exploring the depths of our own existence. Imagine each breath as an opportunity to dive deeper into yourself, to discover the hidden layers of your being that are seldom explored in the hustle and bustle of everyday life. It's like venturing into a mysterious forest, where each tree and each corner reveals a new truth about who we are and what we seek in this world. In this space of stillness, we not only find serenity and peace, but also awaken the magic that lies dormant within us. It is a place where creativity blossoms, where connections deepen, and where joy springs from the depths of our being. It's like plunging into an ocean of possibilities, where each wave brings us closer to our true purpose and meaning in life. By embracing stillness, we not only survive the storm around us, but learn to dance with the waves of life's ocean. We move with grace that transforms loneliness and depression into moments of deep peace and purpose. It is in this state of stillness that we discover our true inner strength and the beauty that resides in silence. If any part of this message has been helpful to you, leave us your like and comment, helping the algorithm recommend it to someone who needs it at this time. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss new videos, and if you look through the videos we've already uploaded, you're sure to find something to take with you. Have a good day. Also, I've linked some books on Stoicism that helped me become the man I am today, and will also help you achieve a Stoic mindset.